What's going on, y'all? How you living? How you feeling? How you doing? My name is Jamari, your healing homegirl, back with another video. Okay, I'm just put y'all back a little bit. Oh snap! By George, I think he got it. Okay. So before we click, if you would like to get a reading, shop some merch, tap into some other things I have going on, make sure you click that QR code right there. All right. Shameless plug. All right, collective. We are doing some different collective messages because I feel that way. So we're gonna do this message and see what Spirit has for us. What's in the ethers? What's in the energy? All right. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please. Ooh, grace us with your presence. Thank you for coming into the collective. Thank you for being us. We love and appreciate you for all that you do. Bless this space with love, okay? I'm asking that we get clear and accurate messages, all right? Okay. All right, so I'm hearing bring forth knowledge. Bringing forth knowledge. This reading may bring forth knowledge to you, or you're brought some communication or information, all right? Let's see. We're going to go back to the old swing of things in regards to this situation. So we do have this Eight of Swords here. I feel like this is thinking more in your head rather than your heart. Okay, because we have little to no water here, little to no emotions, but at the same time, these this is a dry well. You won't get anything out of this situation if you do not decide to free yourself. And with the blindfold on, who put that blindfold on you? Is this a self-imposed infliction of thoughts, or are you choosing not to see something? I feel like it's about holding ourselves accountable. You could possibly be choosing not to see your way out of a situation. But we're going to see where the Empress. I just said a dry well. Something, okay, we all know what the Empress in the reverse in regards to pregnancy. Okay, let me take that back. Okay, because some of y'all don't know. Okay, so that was very, pardon me for that. I don't think that would make sense in this situation. Anyways, y'all. Five of Wands, yeah. So this is choosing to come out of conflict, choosing to stop fighting for anything that is not bringing forth fruit. Whether it's good fruit or bad fruit, I feel like there's no production here. There's no productivity going on. Since I already saw it, some of y'all could be trying different ways of having children, IVF, adoption. Some of you guys are trying to conceive. This is you being in your head about a conception of a situation and not really seeing. I'm hearing something about the ins and out, not knowing the ins and out of something, knowing all the details. Maybe this is what you are waiting for. You're waiting to see what's going to lie ahead. Yeah, okay. So you're waiting to make a decision until you can make a concise decision with the Two of Wands and the Justice card. So you can make a just decision. You're waiting to hear some news or communication, because I'm getting something out of Judge. You're waiting to hear what the verdict has to say in the situation. I feel like this period of time is giving you this allowance of time, or this period of time that you are allowing yourself. Don't take too long. Don't get too caught up in your head that you don't make a decision. Don't wait too long. Okay? Don't wait too long or before you're asked out. I feel like if this is you traveling somewhere or going somewhere, don't wait too long or you'll be turned back. You'll be turned back around, or you'll have to come back the next day. Don't delay. Don't delay yourself. Because it's kind of like you know how it's going to go. You know how a situation is going to turn out if you decide to take too long. I don't know why I keep saying yes. It will almost be like you, quote unquote, missed out on a situation, lucked out of a situation, will get turned down for something. Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. Don't take too long, bro. Eight of Wands, this is something coming in fast. This is also, okay, so what I'm getting with these, because it has like these curve, like this curve, right? But you can't see what's coming around the curve. You possibly have a vision or have some direction, but you might get hit with a curveball. Okay, so I feel like expecting unexpected, be prepared for anything. Okay, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. The Moon card, because something will be shown to you. You may have not saw this coming, because right at the bend it gets cut off, but then you see the rest of the way will be shown to you. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify this Eight of Swords. Thank you. We got two cards. We have the Emperor. Yeah, King of Pentacles with the Emperor. This is not knowing where to go. This is not knowing which direction to follow. Ace of Wands, man. Okay, so there's this new thing presenting itself. They had me slow down. This new beginning, this new opportunity, see, man, something about this water. Something about this Eight of Swords, something about this period of time that you're in your head is connected to this new beginning. The same stream of water, it's connected. Is it connected? Are you connecting? Oh, are you connecting to this? I feel like Divine is sending you something and you're trying to learn how to connect with it. Oh, or you're trying to make sense of it. The Temperance, bro. Thank you, Spirit. You're trying to make sense of something. You're trying to find the flow, the connectivity. I feel like Temperance is about connectivity between our emotions. But there's something about in the head with the rope. I feel like tied. I don't want to say constraints, but I just have to ask, is this self-imposed or are you truly stuck? Because the only way that you would be stuck is if you got like kidnapped. The only way that we are really trapped is in our minds. It's about freeing ourselves from our minds. But Temperance is here to tell us all in divine timing, patience, flow state. I just see connectivity. Because anything that you are exchanging energy and emotions with, that's where energy is going to go. We are constantly being fed with things in our daily lives, and it's up to us to see what we truly connect with. And when you're connecting to a lot of things, you're ultimately putting yourself in this Eight of Swords because you're having to find your own inner truth about things. But we consume so much information. It's like, okay, what do I really connect to? Temperance is here to bring this to you. Temperance is here to give you this with this Ace of Wands. The Emperor and the King of... There was a lot of splurging or investing in situations that had no... Because the Emperor is just giving me control. And the King of Pentacles is kind of giving me a lack of control when it came to finances or the ability to grow something or invest in something. Something about worth. Because King of Pentacles is the slowest moving suit. And the Emperor is the Aries. That's ruled by fire and passion. I feel like the passion or bruh. I'm trying to make... You see now, I'm trying to make sense of this. In order to... Okay, Spirit, bring me a clarifier, please. That's going to clarify. Thank you. King of Swords. Yes, death. What? If it don't make money, then it don't make sense. That's what someone else said. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. If it don't make dollars, then the show ain't gonna make sense. Hey, this is distractions. This is being off balance, off focused. You could have took a break. You could have took a break on something to get your mind right. I'm getting that song by G Herbo, Bread Right. First, I gotta get my head right. No, he said, I gotta get my head right, but first I gotta get my bread right. Someone's money wasn't right here. Someone's money wasn't right here. Oh, okay, so somebody's money wasn't right here. So maybe he was searching for something in the wrong place. You were searching for something in the wrong place. I heard that TikTok, you was something in it, what did he say? You was fucking, basically someone was fucking around in the wrong place, got stuck in a ditch. Now you stuck in a ditch. It's like you ended up here, kind of like plot twist. You thought something was here, but plot twist, it wasn't here. So now someone's stuck in their head. So that the King of Swords clarified the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Death card. Something, I feel like this Eight of Swords has come to an end. The funny thing about this situation is you stayed somewhere too long. You stayed somewhere too long. Judgment. Judgment is being called. They said, hello. Yes, I need you to come pick someone up, please. Deliver this to where it goes. Spirit is delivering you to where you need to be, for real. What? We got this Scorpion energy is telling us, let things die and let new things appear, show up for you. Because at the end of the day, this old body of yours, this old situation is being put to rest for new things to show up. This Judgment is just giving me conclusion. There's another word that the Judgment is significant for. But this is temperance. Temperance, balance, flow is showing up to restore, to restore. To bring motherfuckers where they're supposed to be at. Yeah, y'all hear my wind chimes? Yeah, we rang the bell. We rang the bell. I usually don't ring that bell. But something told me, okay, something needs to 22. Duality, balance, freedom, togetherness, oneness. Something is being made back whole again. We have the Hanged One. After a lot of time and opportunity had been wasted here, and I really feel like nothing is wasted. I just feel like we kind of get stuck in situations that fit a mold of who we were. And there must be things that we have to let go of in our former selves to allow new things to be brought in. Because with this Eight of Pentacles, there's nothing coming of this because there was a lack of focus, distraction, getting caught. I think the biggest word, the most significant word, or being caught up. I was so caught up. I don't know what it is, but it seems she got me tripping. I don't even know if that's the words, but I mean, the Eight of Pentacles sometimes has to step back from a situation to see if this is something that they really want, if this is something that they really continue, if this is what they want to continuing. Where are my words? If this is something that you really are wanting to commit to, is it worth the time and effort that you have already invested? This is you not reaping the benefits of the labor that you put into. This is you not reaping the benefit. And this is you on the search for something more. This is you on the search for something in regards to water. I heard something about peaks and valleys. You've been through a lot. Clearly, someone is jumping ship, abandoning ship. This is an epiphany that someone is having. The Hanged One talks about sitting in this space of trying to seek enlightenment. But then the reverse side of the hangman to another extreme, duality, is getting stuck in this. Getting stuck in a situation that... Because I feel like the hangman can get comfortable in this situation, which turns into victim mentality. Just because this situation didn't work out, or because you didn't seek the benefits, you didn't reap the reward of this, you can go further. And I feel like that's the truth. That's the kicker right there. There was a lot of this moving funny energy with the 8 and the 9. That's a 17, which is still ultimately the 8. There was a situation that could have reaped the benefits, but maybe there was something that didn't mature, or maybe there was a lesson that needed to be learned. Oh, okay, we gonna keep going back to this. They said, y'all, control. It was a control. It was power moves. I feel like the Tower in reverse is inevitable, so it was going to happen at one point in time. But this is about configuring something to your liking as a means of control or power. 9 of Pentacles is... The effort, I feel like the 9 of Pentacles is... leaving something to die. I feel like, honestly, this is abandoning the work that you put into something. If I'm being so dead ass, this is about abandoning, because I feel like the 9 of Pentacles, every time I would see it it makes sense, because The Nine of Pentacles is financially stable, is single, a single card, right? The Nine of Pentacles goes out and does what the fuck they want, singling, mingling, not paying attention to truly the things that would reap them a healthy, beneficial, a bountiful fruit. But because it wasn't being taken care of, because it wasn't being worked on, because it wasn't being tended to, everything was left to die. Someone was scared. Someone was scared. Someone was not able to face the challenges of what this is. I also feel like there's some hot-headed energy, because the strength also talks about being nuck if you buck. That's the energy I'm getting from this. I feel like this is being tamed, groomed, and then when I literally say that, there's a woman walking her dog. Something about diamond in the rough, groomed, because I feel like the strength is able to handle things with grace. And as a fire, I represent the strength card, so I can attest to that. We some hot-headed motherfuckers, and sometimes we take things out of context and it goes wrong. So there could have been a situation where something was taken out of context, or there was a situation that wasn't handled in the best way. And I feel like it has to do with how you would handle something. Yeah. And I don't think that's the way that something can fucking operate anymore. Sorry, that was bugging the shit out of me. Whew. Yeah, something about this Eight of Pentacles, man. Something had abandoned. I don't know. Because if this was something that there was lack of interest, this is going towards the things that really benefit you or have some reward. But this is also not having control of the outcome of a situation. This Ace of Pentacles is prevalent, bro. I want to know what this is, but we don't see. Clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands in the reverse. Temperance. Everything is fine in reverse. This is really the Ten of Swords, essentially. I'm going to take it as the Ten of Swords. Just the Ten of Swords, okay. Essentially, if the situation is not going to be made, it's going to be, if it's going to be made for you. It's like, okay, you can't make your mind up. All right, we're going to make it for you. Like Five of Cups. The Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. I feel like the past, I feel like the things that you connected to emotionally in your past, you could have been feeding for it or desiring it or having this attachment to it, this emotional attachment for it. I feel like that has to come to an end, because it's time for you to really bloom, blossom. It's time for you to move the fuck on. If I'm being, look, how else you want me to tell them? They quiet. They quiet. Temperance is here to rectify situations that didn't have balance. I feel like the temperance, look. Oh, man, Spirit, thank you. I didn't even peep this. This is the same thing showing up 2 times for you. This is multiple angels, spirit guides, God showing up to show you, like, what it is and what's up. Something about the cups. Something in the cup. What? It is Eight of Pentacles. To show you something ain't fucking working, bro. Something ain't working. So what you gonna do? Shift. The shift needs to be made. A shift needs to be made. We don't keep on this keep on the necks. Two of Wands is about someone ain't keeping on somebody's neck. Clarify this Two of Wands and the Temperance. Since we pulled since two cards came out. This Four of Wands. Somebody wasn't on somebody's neck. Somebody wasn't on somebody's neck. Four of Swords. Temperance. Flow state. I don't know. I think something just hit you all at once. Man, listen. Two of Wands. Funny thing is, you could have, something at the bar. I'm picking up bar energy, and because I just said something's hitting you all at once, something hit you like a bad hangover. Something hit you like a bad Four of Swords, and then the Temperance looks like a bartender. I've been hunting to the bartender. Okay. Bartender. She looking at me. Two of Wands. I'm looking at movement. I'm looking at, because the Temperance is very straightforward. The Sagittarius are very straightforward. The embodiment of a Sagittarius is very direct. So if this is movement forward, this is going to be very essential to be direct, clear and concise in your feelings, and firm. I don't know how it snapped like that. Very precise, very on point. That I'm getting this with the Four of Swords. On point, because all these swords fall at once, not sporadically. Consistent energy. Why are you sleeping? This is not making no sense. This ain't making sense. Why are you sleeping with the sheet underneath you? Why are you? Who does that? Somebody does that. I couldn't sleep in the bed with you. You sleep on top of the sheet? Child, you must be at a hotel or something. That's the only way that is acceptable. Yeah, it don't make sense to you either. Like, you do that? Why do you do that? Because hey, if you like it, I love it. Shit, the Temperance card said, if you like it, I love it. If you... Shit. If you like it, I love it. But this Two of Wands is just... I really feel like the Two of Wands is trying to go... The Two of Wands in reverse is going with the crowd and not going with what truly pleases them. And someone may feel like something's going to be the short end of the stick. But I feel like going along with the crowd and for what the community sees fit for you, or your parents or your hometown sees for you, is not what you want. You would be getting the short end of the stick if you was to go with that. This is you making the decision to go with your heart, your emotions, your intuition. But with this situation, it's not. And all they can say is, shit, if you like it, I love it. Clarify the Temperance, please, with the Two of Wands. Yeah, I definitely feel like there is, man, remember we talked about the that curb, right? That was with the bring it to me, Spirit. The Eight of Wands, and it had that curved road, but you couldn't see the bend that you was coming around. I feel like Temperance is coming to bring you also some light, some exposure, some truth, some warmth to your path. Hanged One. Maybe you need to go in solitude to get this information. Maybe you need to go into nature to hear this information. Maybe you need to step the fuck back from situations to gain some truth. Because you have to be able to be receptive. That's also what, thank you, Temperance means. Temperance with this Hangman is giving me receptivity. You have to be open. You have to be able to touch land and water. You have to be able adaptability. Be comfortable with uncomfortable situations. Be adaptable to situations. Kind of like being a chameleon, but knowing where you still stand in situations. So not to be rigid, but to be ever changing, ever molding. Because ultimately, you wear the pants in the family, so to speak. You wear the pants. You are the ultimate decision maker of your reality. So how are you going to play fit in your life? Don't take back seat to your own life. Yeah, your spirit guides and God, and they can help move things around and do certain things, but you have to ultimately put in the work. Ace of Swords, divine, there's going to be this divine clarity or truth that kind of cuts through something. God is going to give you truth about family, about a wish fulfillment, about an investment that you're making or have made. Ten of Pentacles, this is something that's here. That Two of Cups. Two of Cups kind of just gives me exchange back and forth. I don't feel like this Two of Cups is very anything serious. Can be serious, but then we would need some proof to back this shit. You need evidence, and I feel like Spirit is giving you clear, direct fucking evidence of where you stand, where somebody stands. You've built this already. This is here for you. Two of Cups, Page of Pentacles. You've built this up. You exchanged energy. You started from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we here. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. God damn. Eight of Pentacles. Something stopped working. You stopped working. This craft started to lack something. Maybe this, I don't know. Why did you leave this? Because I'm looking at this girl work on this shit. She's put blood, sweat, and tears in this situation. I'm just asking her, why did she walk away? Why did she stop doing it? Did you lose interest in it? Did you find something different? Did you grow? Because I feel like maybe she entered a different era of her life and possibly found something different, new. Maybe she just, there was something that had to trigger her. There was something that had to trigger this. This doesn't just happen because I feel like either it's a nudge sent from God or there was something in the mix, bro. The inner child, the Sun card. You, God, the inner child is not fulfilled. Inner child is not fulfilled. The soul is not fulfilled. Something is ultimately not shown to you. Because I said the sun is not like the moon, but the sun, that means something is hidden or something has not been exposed. But I also feel like with the sun, there's innocence. But there is no innocence here. Maybe something lost its innocence. Maybe something lost its... What am I saying? Something lost something. Because I'm asking, why did she? Why did she walk away? Why did she stop doing what she was doing? I feel like the fucking sun, the inner child, is joyful, happy, authentic, just living life like a child. living life like a fucking child, and it's not there. It's not there. There's no sunshine when she's gone, and I know she goes away. Damn, Two of Swords. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Wow. Damn, wow. Queen of Wands. The courage, the strength, the bravery. Embrace. Warm something. What's that song? Is that song? That's a song. That's a song by Chris Brown. Warm embrace. You're developed. You're established in this energy of possessing all of these amazing qualities about yourself, and regardless of who the fuck is watching, who's looking, you're standing in a space of knowing who the fuck you are. And I feel like you know this. This is firm. This is a quiet energy that doesn't need to be talked about. 4 plus the 5 of Swords is someone challenging you to make you not believe that shit. So are you going to go with the crowd, or are you going to go with your heart? Because I feel like your heart knows, spirit knows, we know, you know who you are, how you stand, how you move. We see you. Spirit sees you. This is a scene. I don't know. This is a movie. Be quiet. I feel like you got to be quiet with this truth. A truth that... Okay. 4 of Swords. I went on a tangent, I think. Color for the 4 of Swords. We got 2. We got a jumper. We got a jumper. 4 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. This belligerent man. Somebody gets belligerent. Somebody gets belligerent. I don't like that. 4 of Wands. Belligerent actions. Fucking Page. I was about to talk about the dog, but then that's why I said Page of Swords. You could have yielded this situation. You could... Page plus the 4 is the 5. Page plus the 4 of Swords is a 5 of Swords. I don't know. I feel like the 5 is someone challenges. A challenging conversation. A challenging... Because the 5 of Swords is about that means of control. That means of power that you gain from somebody from operating in that space. 8 of Pentacles. Is that why you walked away? Is that why you no longer wanted to work on this? Something that you wanted. 4 fucking... Damn. 4 of Pentacles. 44 could be significant. But 2 4s is ultimately 2 situations being in balance of each other. They're not. They're both in the reverse. This is broken. This is unstable. One of the legs then broke off the table. And then this 4 of Pentacles, somebody's either holding on too tight or something is being set free. Because this is either splurging too much money or this is being too stingy. Which one? There has to be a balance, and I feel like the balance is only going to come from self. The alignment card. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibility. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. And I feel like that's what's happening. Because the 2 of Wands, going with your higher self, going with your intuition, ultimately would be the best decision. It would bring you the most peace. But then you still have this situation here that hasn't been talked about, or you haven't been fully able to speak about, express yourself, go towards because of something in the mix. I'm going to leave that right there, and I'm going to pull one more card. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Page of Swords is the ending card. So ultimately, someone chooses to go with the crowd. I'm hearing Black Beatles. That girl is a real crowd pleaser. All her friends know me, know me. Clarify the Justice card, please. Quick release the cash, watch it fall slowly, slowly. A situation is being brought to justice here. Something is being brought to someone's awareness. I feel like the verdict has been made. Truth, just, fairness, all love, and what's that song? What all love, what's the fucking shit called? All fair in love and war, or something like that. Pride and Prejudice. We have Page of Cups. This is a new thing. And sure, we got that new thing. Something new flame, yeah. Page of Cups, and you see, you have this little fish in this big ass pond. So you're in this new environment. This innocence is here. You got this new thing. Are you gonna throw that bitch in the sea? No. I don't know why, because I feel like she's on a dock, right? She's on a dock, she caught this fish. Maybe you caught somebody's eye, caught somebody's attention. Whatever the case is, this is something new. This is something new that attracts your senses in the most innocent way. This is something that attracts your senses in the newest of ways, right? Queen of Wands. I love that because, damn, the Page of Cups to the Queen of Wands is like, I'm getting a tiger. Ace of Swords. Page of Truth. I'm telling you, truth. Justice. You can't, once the verdict is set, you can't change that shit. You can't control how justice is served. You can't control how karma sits out to be for you or for nobody else. Shit's gonna be what it's gonna be. Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Two of Cups, the Devil, Ten of Swords in reverse. This is about releasing all of this shit. All this other shit's for the birds. Because when you realize something is setting you free, the Devil is about releasing oneself. Three of Pentacles, this is about, can you do this on your own, or do you need me? Do you need me? Can you figure this shit out on your own? If not, the Five of Wands, leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Two of Cups, the Devil, leave me out of it. Saying, this is that Devil card signified I was never stuck. I decided to be in this situation. Whether if it was sex, addiction, drugs, money, whatever you had this firm attachment to, you're realizing, I don't need it. I needed myself. Ace of fucking Swords, God. Truth, clarity, cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. Page, clarify this Justice card again. Can I get one more card, please? The Sun. Two of Swords. What is this Sun card? Because now I'm having to ask, why is the Sun being brought to the Justice? I feel like someone's inner child is being brought to the forefront. Someone's child or fucking inner child is being brought to the jury to plead its case. How are you going to do that to a child? A child can't fend for themselves. A child can't be held I'm getting mad because I don't know what this is. Something is not made known to me. Justice. I don't think this is justice. This is in the divine's hands. This is in the divine's hands at this point. Because whether this is mistreatment, abuse, whatever the fuck this is, I don't like this shit. Why it's coming out like this, I don't know. Clarify the Page of Cups, but something to us fucking swords. There's a knowing. There's an inner knowing. This is the blindfold coming the fuck off, because from when you started, you ain't have no fucking blind. You had the blindfold on. Now, you see things clearly. Six of Swords. It's the feelings. It's these feelings that are getting you caught the fuck up. Six of Swords in the reverse. This is you knowing you need to leave or walk away from a situation, but you still not because you're emotionally attached. The Six of Swords, this is about you keep coming back to these. You keep coming back to this. You keep coming back to this. And it's something that it's something that you should feel good about, but your inner child does not feel good about it. Clarify the Page of Cups. Can we? Because when it got to that point, I could no longer be there. I could no longer sit in that energy. Clarify the Page of Cups. That fell on the Page of Swords, so we do have this Knight of Wands. This passionate energy, this fiery energy, this coming fast energy, ambitious. So I feel like let's talk more action. I'm gonna just keep that right there because it fell right in front of me. Something is right in fucking front of you, but you're not really paying heed or taking attention to it. The Page of Swords, I feel like, is scared to speak up. Speak up. Page of Cups. However you're wording it, possibly you're trying to figure out how to approach a situation. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Exploration. Ace of Cups. Something is... This love is only going to... You can only meet someone as deep as you've met yourself. I want to leave it like... You can only meet someone in the space of how deep you have met yourself. How fucking deep is your ocean? The Four of Pentacles. Because if it's not about how much love you can give, it's definitely not about how much money you can spend. Money does not equate to value, status, popularity. What J. Cole said, money don't make you real. A gun don't make you real. Money in your hand don't make you real. What's real? What's true to you? What's real? What's real is love. What's real is God. What's real? We ain't doing this. This love. I don't feel like this is not a love reading at all. But all the experiences that we have are because of how we are treating ourselves. And I feel like the inner child has been disrespected, mistreated, and abused in these situations. And the only way that it manifested that way is because we allowed it. It's been allowed. But the only reason why we allow situations is because we didn't know. We couldn't see it. Clarify the sun. The world. Lessons need to be learned, which is why you can't see. Lessons is being learned to why you are experiencing the situation that you're going through. But through the eyes of the child. See your life through the eyes of the child. See your life through the innocence of a young one. The world. Going back in time and revisiting those times of your inner child. How are they doing? How are they living? How are they feeling? When I come here to talk to you, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you in your inner child state. Walking away from things that no longer serve you and your inner child. Because your inner child knows before you know. The only reason why your inner child will stay in situations because the inner child experienced this already. But we have to say, we're not going to experience this again because this is how it fucking made us feel the first time. Time and time and time again. Until you get fed the fuck up. This is about going on a journey. Solo. Into your feelings. Leaving behind friends, family, things that didn't work out. Everything possibly. Sometimes you just have to just go alone. Pack light on this bitch. Sometimes you still doing this shit and still being around people. However it resonates for you. Page of Wands. This is exploring. This is about getting to know yourself. Getting to know who you are. Start small. Work your way up to the top. And go big or go home. Because the only person we got at the end of the day is ourselves. Ace of Pentacles. In the reverse. Spirit's holding our abundance until we get some shit together. Spirit Spirit is saying some shit is going to be withheld from your ass until you walk away from the things that no longer serve you. Because how we have a Page of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Until some inner shit gets right. You wondering why you not seeing this shit show up. Ask yourself why it ain't show up. Yourself will tell you. Your inner child will tell you. Your higher self will tell you. Your ego might disagree with your ass, but it's true. Think about that shit. And I don't even... The fucking Four of Wands. Is it still something that even appeases you? Is this Four of Wands... Is this still something that you... When you see it, is it something that you even want? Still? For real? Yeah, you might have got what you wanted, but is it what you really want? The Two of Pentacles. The priorities or the importance of something wasn't weighed. The pros and cons wasn't weighed. Think wisely before you make certain decisions. Are you going with the crowd things or with your heart? Your intuition, your higher self, your inner child, the deep soul, because your sun is your soul, your sun is yourself, the sun is the source. And if there's no source supply in these situations, what are they bringing you? What are they bringing to you besides ego-based fulfillment, self-gratification, instant gratification? What is it? Is it feeding your soul or your ego? Clarify the Knight of Pentacles and the World card. This is about seeing yourself in all your glory to know that you can make it. You can make this life and your next one worth your while. When I say your life and your next one, I'm talking about these life cycles, these experiences that you keep continuing to go through. The world and the sun is trying to tell you, what are you learning? What's the lesson? What are you willing to learn? What are you willing to learn? The divine can only give you as much as you are receptible to. We can be acceptable to a lot of shit, but it's about being discerning about what we are letting access into our realities. It's about being discerning on what we are paying our minds to. If you are paying your mind to bullshit, you're going to get bullshit experiences. But if you're feeding your mind, and if you're able to allow your higher self to take you on a ride through your life to see things from a higher perspective, then you can say, that's what I want, that's what I don't want. And in turn, if you know that you never had what you really wanted, take those experiences that didn't give you what you wanted and make that shit the opposite. Queen of Swords, Strength card. This is about cutting out any bullshit. This is about doing what's best for you. This is why justice had to show up. Karma is going to be paid, and karma is going to be due to where it's owed. But at the end of the day, you could be the one serving the justice to yourself, not waiting for anyone else to show up for you. Strength. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what you, even though what you experience may not have been what you really wanted. Now you know what you really want. Now you know what's really for you. Maybe in the past, this is something that you wanted, but where was it coming from? Now you know, you've grown. Maybe you've outgrown it. Maybe it was something that was aesthetically pleasing, or maybe it was something that looked like stability. Maybe it was a false sense of security and stability that it gave you, whatever the case may be. But this don't work no more. Five of fucking Swords. It was about that power and that control that was given to someone with their words, with their actions, the subliminals, the tyrant. This is a tyrant. Someone who's meant, this diminishes the soul right here. This diminishes the inner fucking child, the son. End this shit. Seven of Cups. Three of Wands. Four of Wands, which ultimately is the 11 or the Two of Wands. Make a decision. Go with your heart. You're patiently waiting, but make sure you still take some type of action. God can't do all the work for us. With faith without works is dead. That's what the Christians say, right? You got options. You might be a little confused emotionally, a little overwhelmed. But Spirit says in time, with practice, with trial and error. What gives you the most out of life? What's giving you the best value of life? What's giving you the best quality of life? It's not about what life looks like for us. It's about the quality, the substance, the nourishment that these experiences really feed to us. And if we get so caught up and trapped up in situations that we are familiar to or used to, whatever that looks like, man, we are deading our soul. We came here to live out high quality, meaningful things. Like to live out a life that fulfilled us and not give a damn about who's looking. Not giving a fuck about, because it's about living the naked truth. It's about living in the truth of our own. But until this world can be upside down, can be upright, we will experience these situations that don't bring nothing to us. Something about testing the patience. Something is testing patience. The strength, the Three of Wands. You could be feeling you are anticipating an action. You are anticipating a move. You are anticipating your ships coming in. That's what the Three of Wands essentially means. But don't sit here waiting for the short end of the stick. If you know that you're going to get the short end of the stick, know that you're going to go with your best mind. Go with your best mind, your best feeling, what makes you feel good. Because essentially, you're turning your back. You're turning your back on this mode, this energy. The strength in the reverse gives me hot head, very temperamental, can snap just like that. What is this? Rage. If it ain't bringing you peace, turn your back towards it. Judgment came out in the reverse. If it slipped and fell when I just moved my elbow. Something is not yet set in stone. I feel like something, because remember we said something was rougher on the edges or something needed to be polished. I don't know. The Three of Wands there, and you're turning your back on this. Maybe this quality of life. I wish I had. I don't have the book for this. She's saying calm, 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 and I feel like a lion roars. A lion, this shit gets you out of fucking character. I told you somebody was testing your patience, trying to get you out of character. And this fucking gnat comes. We went through this whole reading and that fucking gnat was never around here, right? But when this motherfucker comes around here, it tests all the fucking patience, right? Queen of Swords, this is about seeing things from a higher perspective. To bring in some perspective, to bring in some truth. This is about also being approachable. Justice is trying to be served, but you have to be aware. Justice is being served, but you have to see clearly. You have to be open. You have to be receptive. See? She's saying, it's okay to approach me. If you're not approachable, things are not going to come towards you. Ace of Pentacles. Something, however, though, is being held from you, though. I don't know why I'm hearing something about Glock 35s and Glock 50s, Glock 45s. I don't know shit about that. A Glock 9. I don't know. I feel like somebody's just holding their shit, just waiting for some shit to pop off. And it's like, easy. 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 I'm just end this right here. I'm gonna find a title for this, and if anything in this reading stood out to you, I hope it finds you. I hope it finds you. I'll see you guys later. Peace.